So last time, you went and warned a woman that these cultists were after her. You decided that you would then go in the morning to this bathhouse. You've entered the bathhouse. You've killed quite a few cultists. You found a man named Klimjaso that you saved. He left the bathhouse. He told you where he'd be, so you can go and talk to him and get your reward from him later. In that note you received from Plenus, it goes on about the true voice of Gargoth and something to do with the Vanthampurs being behind some of this dark doings in the bathhouse. You took quite a big beating last time from Plenus, and you were about to take a short rest.
I kind of died, didn't I?
I'm gonna roll a hit dice here while I was doing a short rest, Drew.
Okay, so everyone can take a short rest. You are able to gain up to 3 dice of your hit dice.
So, I'm really stupid. What am I rolling then?
You roll a d8, however many times you wish, up to 3 times.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just going to move you guys
Pretty sure I maxed out.
so that you are near each other. While you're taking your rest, you begin to hear loud footsteps coming from the north behind the door. Footsteps through water, and you begin to hear someone call out, "Flennis! Flennis!"
Where's this door, Duro?
It is to the north here.
Okay.
That's a door, sorry. Let me adjust it so you can see that there's a door there, because you do not see a door.
As soon as Ergoth hears it, he's going to stand up and scoot over to the corner.
Everyone's going right to the door. I'll stand right here.
As you remember, you had to walk through water to get to this area. And you hear footsteps through water behind the door.
Yeah, maybe everyone will come around this corner here too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just move it out of the way. I'm gonna use Ruin as a human meat shield.
I'm also gonna Reginald come over with me too, because if anything happens to him, Takari is gonna be completely devastated and will not be able to continue the adventure whatsoever.
Notch also tends to hide.
Okay, let me get rid of Flennis and the rat.
Is there any way that I can roll for a stealth check to see if I can, stealth into some shadows or something?
So there's no lights right now.
Okay.
So you are able to stealth.
I'll do the same.
You still want me to roll for it?
Yes, roll for your stealth. If everyone wants to stealth, go ahead and roll.
I think Takari's extremely stealthy.
I'm not today.
Oh, I guess not.
Holy
Belgar
shit,
is
I'm so stealthy. That never happens.
extremely stealthy girl. Look at you.
I am basically invincible.
You're so
Holy shit,
powerful.
Ruin is
Gargo.
stealthy and all that heavy armor. What the fuck?
It's disadvantage for you.
Oh,
No,
bless.
no. That first roll, though, so good.
Oh, that's really sad.
You hear the door open. And 3 shadowed figures enter the room. The lead one yelling, "Lenus! Lenus!" He says, "The gods! What happened to Flennis?"
Jero, have we heard Flennis speak yet?
Not enough that you could intimidate, or
Oh, there you are.
what's the word? Imitate her. The woman you just killed is Flennis.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Aragoth is gonna scoot over by. Wait, I'm not. Right, are we doing a group stealth?
You are doing a group stealth.
Okay, I'm just gonna scoot over behind a pillar in case Ruin wants to do some crowd control.
They take a quick look and turn the other way.
Oh no.
Takari's basically pissing her pants at this point.
And they leave your sight.
Woo.
I'm gonna whisper to Belgara, should we follow them?
I believe so.
I mean, it's our only way out, so we're
Ruin
kinda
goes around
forced
the
to.
corner and starts following.
Yeah, we kind of have to.
You hear their footsteps going eastward.
East? I thought you said Weast. I almost forgot Reginald.
Is that door open? Yeah, it is. So you can keep going through the door. You hear them splashing through the water. Stop right. Oh, never mind. You can keep going. You heard them go to the right.
I'll make sure everybody's with us here because we want to get through this area as quick as we can, I think.
Yeah.
All right, here we
Yeah.
go.
Hard agree.
Okay, stop there. Let me. I just need to move something real quick.
I can feel the panic in all of us moving our characters around.
As Ruin turns the corner, you see the last one enter the door to the end at the end of the room. The one straight ahead.
Can I keep moving?
Yes. There's a door to your south there.
I'm going to point at Nigel and mouth, listen at the door, the one to the south.
Okay, Nigel's going to do his thing. This door here. Nigel puts his ear to the door. See if there's any sound coming from the other side.
Nigel does not hear any sound behind the door.
And looks through the keyhole.
You see that much of the room has fallen in, but nothing of interest otherwise.
Okay, and should I pick this door? Is that what we want? Was it locked?
It was not locked. Let me open it.
I'm gonna check this door right here. Perception, right? To listen in.
Okay. 1 second. Did you guys see the whole map there?
I
For
saw
like a split second.
blink, Yeah.
Yeah, just
I
for
just
a
saw the
second.
grid though.
I closed my eyes really quickly.
Yeah, I tried to click on the door and delete it, but it did not work.
We saw nothing.
I was looking at
Oh,
my
hi,
character
everybody.
sheet, so I kind of missed what was going on.
Same thing with me. I didn't see a thing.
Well, the good thing is I just keep everything on the DM layer anyways. So even if, you did see it, you just see the map layout. Okay, so Ergoth looks through the door and sees that it's just a dead end.
Nigel, the same in this room.
Yes, so you see that it is empty with a caved in, where it is caved in on the southern side.
Nigel's going to do the same thing with this door here.
Okay.
He first listens and then peeps through the keyhole.
Gonna do me a scoot and do it. Perceive this door as well.
Okay, Nigel, you do not hear anything on the other side.
Now, which door did I see them go through? The one at the very end of the hall, or the one that Aragoth is standing in front of?
The one to the east.
Okay, thank you.
Nigel, you see an open sarcophagus at the end of the room. Ergoth, you hear the sound of light shuffling and kind of like grunting noises.
I turn back to Ruin and whisper to him what I hear.
Rowan will nod back and then point at the door to the east and kind of wave you to that door to listen to that one as well while I watch the one to the south.
Okay, and Nigel whispers up to Belcara what he saw in the other room, the open sarcophagus.
I almost said Belgara nods, but you wouldn't see that. For stealth. Interesting. I'm not sure what to make of that.
We're expecting any zombies.
Possibly, it seems.
Should I roll again for the door that I'm checking out?
Yes, roll. You hear on the other side someone speaking. They say, "We need to hold this door. Whatever happened to Flynnis? We must stop them."
I step back and I whisper to Ruin, and I think Belgar, not just to Ruin. I say I think they might be ready for us.
Do you hear something behind that door there too? Then
Yeah, I heard some speaking. Somebody's talking to somebody else, so there's more than one. It's probably the group that we saw walk in. They saw.
Yeah, that's the door I saw them go through.
Yeah.
Ruin will turn to Belgara. Belgara, the ones we were following are behind the door straight ahead, but Aragoth heard somebody behind the door right by me too. What would you like to do?
Okay, so there's the people we're following went to the door to the east, but there's people in the south of us as well. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
We probably know that the rogues that we saw in the chamber are easy pickings. I don't know if we should go for them first, but also, if there's something behind that door that's dangerous, it might be better to take that down.
We're likely to get flanked either way we go. So if you think the rogues are easy pickings, it might be better to go after them and deal with them more quickly. Maybe we can deal with them more quickly than whatever is behind the other door. I don't know. 'Cause, I just imagine that one side's going to hear us fighting and is going to come and flank us.
Yeah, well, I guess at that point it's picking the lesser of the two evils. Who do we want to flank us, really?
I have an idea. And I kind of look towards Nigel and I ask him, what do you think about checking out that door to the south, stealthing around? Maybe you can give us a little bit of more info before we move on. And then I look at Belgara and sees what she thinks about that idea.
Sorry, Belgara's currently lost in her thoughts, kind of doing a mental inventory of all of her spells, and if there's anything she could potentially use in this situation to benefit us.
Well, Nigel shrugs, says, well, I'm game for it, as long as the party agrees. He also asks, does anyone see any debris, something we could perhaps bar the door with?
Oh, that's an excellent idea.
Even better.
We bar one door, then we can take care of the rats one at a time.
Aragoth is going to look around for something.
In that first room that Nigel looked through, he found some broken pieces of lumber that were destroyed and that were holding up the ceiling.
So we can pull that debris and block this door, or one of the doors we need to block.
Does the sarcophagus have a lid that's like somewhere on the ground?
In the one directly south of you, yes. Nigel saw that.
Aragoth, we haven't gone in that room yet.
I didn't mean to scoot all the way up there. I should probably turn off snapping or something.
So the debris was in this room where the orange line is.
Yes.
So we need to move some of the planks, boards, rubble, rocks, and stuff from this room over to this door.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Just grab whatever you can that you can wedge under the door, put in front of it, and I'll stand guard.
Okay, you guys take a few minutes to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the. I'm gonna wait for Nigel to kind of put up the planks and stuff, and then when he's done, I want to put the sarcophagus lid on top of that as well.
All right.
So the sarcophagus lid is in this room.
Yes.
Which that room we haven't opened yet. There we go.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I saw that box open. I thought that was a sarcophagus. Okay.
You guys take a few minutes to gather your rubble and move it around. Ergoth can just walk through that door. So behind or next to the sarcophagus is the lid, but also in the sarcophagus itself, you find
A lich.
$1 million.
In your dreams.
you find a corpse in the sarcophagus, and placed on its eyes are 2 moonstones.
Ergolf is gonna do his thing and never touch it because he doesn't like looting bodies. He's gonna go straight for the sarcophagus lid.
Okay. You
Think I
pick
should.
it up.
Yeah. Do I need a strength check or anything?
Yeah, you probably should.
I feel like it's made of stone.
Yeah, go ahead and roll strength.
E.
Let's have Nigel helping you do that. So roll with advantage.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Nice.
With the help of Nigel, you're able to pick up the lid and bring it to the door.
Sweet. Excuse me, pardon me.
Don't you be teasing us with that turn order.
Excuse me.
Right?
I saw that, Duro. Don't think I didn't.
For a minute, I like clenched.
Yeah, 100%.
I was just clearing it, don't worry.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Mind games? Is
Yeah.
that what's happening here?
We're getting mind games.
Dungeon Master telling you to not worry is not something that will make us not worry.
No, exactly. I'm worrying more now. I can feel my hair falling out.
Dura's been spending so much time in Lord Gasumba's channel learning mind games.
Learning mind games.
I've only spent like an hour in his channel today. That's the first time I've ever watched him.
Yeah, well, obviously you're a fast learner.
But I already told you guys that there's people on the other side of the door.
Shh, it's still mind games. Accept your fate.
All right, you guys ready to go through this door at the end?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm just gonna hang back and use this wall for cover.
Takari looks at Belgara and asks if she wants to go behind her since she's slightly squishier than Takari.
Thank you, darling. I would very much so appreciate this.
You just have to kiss Reginald on the head one time.
As soon as you'll take a bath, I'll kiss that thing that follows you around.
I'll
All right.
consider it.
Reggie goes.
If everybody looks ready, Ruin's gonna open the door and go through.
Ready as she'll ever be.
Standing behind the door are the 3 cultists that you saw earlier.
Readying my bow.
They are going to attack you.
I wish they would.
Imagine that.
You guys are kind of invading their home right now.
What if we just talked it out?
Good lord, my initiative rolls, I swear.
Oh, buddy.
I have no spell slot still from the last encounter.
Yeah, you should probably hang back too.
My trusty bow will put in a little bit of work.
Takari shrugs. Suit yourself.
Ergoth goes first.
Okay, I'm going to bow at the closest cultist to Ruin.
Nice.
Roll for your damage.
Later warrior bonus action. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. That's 10 force and then another 1d8 force.
Nice.
And then Aragoth is gonna shuffle a little bit closer to Belgara. Or right in front of her.
Your arrow hits the cultist, and the force damage that is inflicted on him causes the wound to erupt, and guts fly and hit Ruin.
Gross.
Yummy.
Now who needs the bath?
Not Ruin. He appreciates that.
Tribute to your god, Ruin.
Yeah,
All
there's
in.
no way in hell I'm trying to convince Ruin to take a bath. I'll pass on that.
Right.
Blood for the blood god.
It is Dakari's turn.
Is my hunter's mark still active?
No, because you took a short rest, which is an hour long.
Right, okay. Alright, Takari's gonna fire her bow over at Blue.
Roll for your damage.
Nice. And then Reginald's gonna tinker up, and he's gonna grapple. He's gonna whack. We love Reginald.
Reginald causes a deep cut to the cultist,
Good Reginald.
which
Good
finishes him off.
Yes.
Green is going to attack Ruin with his dagger.
Just misses.
It is Nigel's turn. You cannot see that last one, by the way.
Can I see the green one?
No, not from where you're standing. You're gonna have to go like into that room to be able to see him.
Hmm.
You ever
Okay,
feel like you're
something-
getting baited?
That's what I
Right.
was worried about too.
I'm just saying, he's hiding behind the wall. You can't see him.
Mind games.
If there was something else in the room, Nigel would have already activated it.
Can Nigel stand here and maintain cover?
Yes. Well, you have all that stuff piled up there, so that spot's not available for you to stand in.
Okay. I'm just gonna run here. No, here. And okay, I can run that far, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's in range. And take the hide action.
Okay.
He's gonna hide behind Ruin.
Worst places to hide.
I knew I was good for something.
It is Belgara's turn.
I am going to ready a firebolt for if he steps out.
Okay. It is Ruin's turn.
I'm stepping into there, and I'm going to stab him with my fork.
Is he dinner?
If I hit him, but I haven't really hit anything yet with it, so...
Well,
Hey.
That'll be my turn.
Roll your damage. You rolled a 19.
Oh, yes, I did.
You got him, buddy.
I had my window over it, and I just saw the 9.
he's just so used to not hitting.
That's a fact. That's totally true.
Make a quick stab into the cultist. It is Ergo's turn.
Ergoth sees Belgara readying her hand for a firebolt. He's gonna he's just gonna kneel down and then have his bow ready. Must also hold it for an action, for an attack if he sees somebody in his line of sight.
Okay, Takari.
Takari's she's gonna move up next to Ruin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and she could still hit with that. She's gonna go with her dagger. Nice. Also nice. Is he still standing with that?
Takari makes a quick slash to his jugular, and he falls over, gasping for breath.
Oh, shit.
Takari welcomes the blood spray.
There's your shower.
Yeah, there you go.
Gross.
1 second. I think I missed something to describe to you guys in this room.
Ooh.
Okay, here's the description. The walls and floor of this room are covered with streaks and splashes of dry blood. 2 dangling bodies are shackled to the east and south walls. One is an elderly man, the other a young female tiefling. Both are covered in bloody gashes, and neither are moving. In the middle of the room is a sturdy wooden chair with a bloody whip draped over it. A bucket half filled with salt sits on the floor nearby.
Is it obvious that they're not alive?
At a glance, it does not appear that they are alive.
I'm gonna do a medicine check on the east body, I guess, since I'm there.
On the man.
Yep.
Roll medicine.
I would like to search the bodies in the room for any additional clues.
You don't find any more clues, but you do find 8 silver. So
Sweet.
you discover that the man is, in fact, no longer alive.
Rip.
Alright, I step back. I'm gonna go ahead and check the other body.
Okay, roll for medicine.
Excuse me, Takari.
You're excused.
I guess I just assumed that she's gone too.
So you do discover that she is alive, but you're not sure about her condition.
Okay. I turn to Ruin and ask him if he's able to help her.
I'll come over and I'll cast Spare the Dying on her. That's the best I can do right now. Bandage up some wounds if I can, but I can't spare a heal for her. A full heal, a true heal. But Spare the Dying will keep her alive for now.
Yes, you cast Spare the Dying, and you can
Oh,
tell
hi,
that
everybody.
her breathing has become stable, and her pulse is also stable.
Can we pause for just a...
Oh, there you are.
So she is unconscious.
Can we pause for just a moment, guys? I got a really big raid.
Ready.
Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. Hello,
Oh,
Raiders.
there you are.
Holy crap. Welcome. Thank you, Lord Gasumba. Thank you so much. We're playing a little D&D 5e tonight. Party. Oh my gosh, look at all these follows. 123 people. Holy crap, I was watching earlier. The discussion was amazing tonight. It was so awesome to see Rob Hartley on there. Super cool.
There you are.
Super cool. Dorcep Idol, Maddie Holmes, The Fancy Unicorn, Classic Sam, MJ Russell, Jay Spates, Hager the Horrible, Eric Bears Dente, Parasic Ironclad. Oh my gosh, I can't read. Draco, Fulton Knight, Dinner Dude. Thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it so much. I hope the rest of the stream was really great. Right now we are playing some Descent into Avernus. I am Darling Creepshow. I mainly stream D&D content. I do paint D&D miniatures, and I focus on some horror content here and there. Super fun. I love seeing everybody in here. This is so exciting. I love it. So we're not very deep into the campaign as a whole or into the game tonight. So I hope you all stick around and hang out. Currently, we are in the sewers of a bathhouse inside of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, there you are.
Break. I'm gonna BRB real quick, guys.
Sorry, I don't want to talk over people in my group either. So we're in the sewers in Baldur's Gate right now of this bathhouse that we've been sent to investigate any cultist activity going on. We killed a pretty beefy sewer witch down here. She was really scary. And that's kind of where we are in the story right now. If you want, you can go back and go to my socials. Let me post that for you. And follow my YouTube. I post all the sessions for Descent into Avernus the day after they're done, or a couple of days after. It just kind of depends on how busy I am. But yeah, so you can catch up on the story and kind of join along with us. Duro, did you want to add anything to maybe what I could have possibly missed talking about the story? I didn't go into too much detail, but if you want to add anything. Duro's our dungeon master.
To the stream, so I don't know what you mentioned.
I was just talking about how we were in the bathhouse sewers to go check out some cultist activity. We killed a sewer witch. Thank you, Boogers, for the 25.
The Alexandrian remix of Descent into Avernus. Party has been investigating this cult of the Dead Three, Ball, Bane, and Mirkul. They've been following dead bodies everywhere. They've been gathering information, which has led them to this bathhouse on the north side of Baldur's Gate, and they are currently delving through it. They've killed quite a few cultists, and they are trying to figure out where's the rest of them.
Thank you, Duro. I appreciate it. I think we're good to go now.
Okay, so Aragolf was considering taking the unconscious tiefling with him, but Takari kind of talked him out of it. He's realizing that it's probably safer for her to remain here, and if he turns to the group and he asks Belgara as well, should we come back for her later? Make sure it's clear first.
Yeah, I would imagine we should maybe search ahead a little bit. Seems as though the pathway behind us is quite clear, so carrying a body would be a bit much if we're going to run into battle.
Right. Aragol takes out his notebook and he writes, "We'll be back," and then puts it somewhere. I think I'm gonna say he puts it in the cuffs of the which he's restrained to, if that's what's going on, right? She's in chains, right?
Yes.
So he writes a note and he tucks it under the brace and then turns around, ready to go.
Takari looks at Aragorn and says, "Do you think that's really the best thing to write on that note? That we'll be back?" It's a little bit foreboding, if you will.
Just an IOU into them.
Like, I appreciate your perspective, Takari. And now he's like kind of like wondering if he should have left it there, but he's not going to go back on his decision.
At least somebody appreciates my perspective. Other than you, Reginald. And then Takari turns around and she smooches Reginald the crab on the top of his crab head.
Reginald goes.
All right, everybody ready to go through the door?
As ready as we can be, I assume.
I'm going through the door, girl.
Rowan opens the door. As a hallway continuing on.
Shall we stealth?
If you wish.
Sure, we can try it.
Oh
Sir
no.
It'll be
Gilbert,
fine.
Stealth. This is like a 180 from the
Oh.
last time you guys rolled.
I'm so proud of
directly
my
south,
stealth.
You see a ruined hallway, but you can continue eastward. You see 3 doors. Takari, as you're moving through the hallway, directly in front of you, you see on the floor there are weird scratch marks. They look like half circles that. Wait, don't move. Stand there. Okay,
Sorry,
right there.
sorry.
Okay. You see on the floor scrapes against this wall. So it goes from this wall down to this wall.
Does Takari recognize any of the symbols?
So it looks like it could be a hidden door somewhere.
Takari calls ahead of the rest of the group. Wait, please, don't go yet. I found something.
Belgar's gonna come back to her.
Ariel's gonna stand here and kind of keep an eye on these doors.
What have you found?
Takari traces her hands along those scratches and markings into the stone, and she looks at Belgar. I'm not sure. I think there's something here, though. I think that we can go through this way.
I'm gonna look around and see if I've noticed anything.
Okay, roll investigation.
Ooh.
Takari will do the same.
Oh, hey, oh!
Oh, never mind. She doesn't need to do the same.
Someone in my
Belgar
chat
sees
said that I had to roll a nat
everything.
20 for them tonight, and guess what, guys? I rolled fucking nat 20!
Hell yeah.
Investigation, but, you know, doing my best.
It counts.
Bagara feels around the wall when she suddenly feels a loose spot. She takes a stone from the wall, and behind it is a lever.
Pull it.
Oh, are we ready?
Ariel hears the guy say pull it and is like, uh-oh.
Let me swap places with the crab.
Come here, Reginald. Come to Mummy.
Ruin is ready.
I pull the lever.
Okay,
The lever.
Kronk, pull
you
the
pull the
lever.
lever, and you are greeted by a new passageway. I will need to move you to that passageway if you decide to go through it.
Does anyone want to scout ahead? Real quick, the other way, or should we just all pile in this passage? What do we think?
Well, we don't really know where the shadowy guys we were following went after here. We don't think they could have gone in this passage, or they could be behind one of the doors down ahead.
We killed those guys.
True. I just assumed they were heading protecting somebody else.
They were definitely protecting something. I would imagine that perhaps it would be in this passageway.
Nigel says, in my years of thievery, normally the things they wish to protect are hidden behind hidden passageways.
And oftentimes they're protected well.
Well, let's go down the secret door then. Secret hallway.
Okay.
Belgara's gonna like step aside and let Ruin go ahead of her.
Secret tunnel.
Secret
Secret
tunnel.
Through the mountain.
This 10-foot wide flooded passage is braced at regular intervals by wooden beams. Old torch stubs float in the murky water at the point where the tunnel bends. You can hear echoes of a battle unfolding to your northwest. This way.
Ruin would like to go look around the corner.
Takari wants to follow.
Ergolf
Okay,
does not
Nigel's
like walking towards the trouble, but he will.
Nigel can't resist a door. He sees one to the right.
Okay, let me describe first what they see down this way. Behind the hall, a flooded chamber opens up with a rough-hewn steps climbing to the south, north, and east. The flood buckles above the water line in the middle of the room, forming a small island. Corpses of dead three cultists and doused torches float in the water around the island, atop which two men circle each other, with the weapons bared. One of the men, tall, unarmored, the great club and scarred face, towers above his opponent, but is gravely wounded. The smaller figure is muscular and bare-chested. He clutches a bloody dagger in one hand and a torch in the other, and has no flesh covering his skull.
Oh wow.
The cultist stops fighting and runs to the north when he notices you arrive.
Ergolf is just listening in to what they're seeing. Scoots up a little bit.
The brute turns around and notices the party arrive. He says to you, "You there! Help me rid this place of the cultists."
Ooh, I like this guy already.
Takari puts her bow back.
An ally.
And smiles.
Belgara readies herself for battle. Let's go.
To that, for that door that Nigel's looking at, it is currently locked.
Can I do? Sorry.
Just 1 second. Peeking through the door, the key hole, he does not see anything directly on the other side.
Nigel's going to try to pick the door.
Okay. Nigel opens it. And he sees on the other side 4 skeletons waiting in the corner.
That's
Oops.
Damn it.
the part where you shut the door and you lock it back.
Duro, which way does the door open?
It opens. You opened it inward.
Inward. Okay, Nigel's going to hop back on the other side of the door. And is it possible to lock the door again?
Yes, you just reverse the lockpick.
Nigel will do that.
Okay. I want to have who's from Baldur's Gate again?
I am.
Ruin is.
Ruin, Bagara, and Ergoth. I want you to roll history.
Okay.
Ooh.
I wanted to ask if I can do insight on these
Not
guys.
too
just to tell if they're,
shabby.
Foes or friend.
Okay. I will whisper Bagara and Ergoth.
All right.
Secrets.
Yeah. Tell me your secrets.
Okay, no.
Want to know them all. Starting a collection.
Of secrets?
Yeah. Big book of
Secret girl.
secrets. Yeah.
Secret.
It's gonna be a scrapbook.
Oh, what's your theme of secret scrapbooking?
Juicy.
Oh, interesting. uh, that certainly is a decision.
Juicy. Very juicy.
Too juicy for me.
Oh shit.
What?
I can't tell you it's secret.
The secret? You can't tell me. Can you tell Reginald?
Don't make me kiss your crab.
Oh.
You're gonna kiss the crab.
Oh mawa.
So I
Yeah,
just got the whisper from Duro, and I just want to say that when Argoth sees him, he goes, "Shit."
Yep. Belgara double downs on that shit.
Takari looks around excitedly, like, what?
Belgara realizes that Aragoth notices and recognizes this man as well, and she instantly establishes a telepathic. Oh my god, I can't talk tonight. I'm doing it. I'm doing my best. Sorry. She instantly establishes a telepathic link with him and says, do you know what I know?
Probably not as much as you do, but I know who he is.
Yes, I know who he is too. And I feel like he's going to be very important to us. So how about we help him kill these little cultists and we try to perhaps establish a friendship?
Agreed.
Maybe we can get a little more information from him, if not coaxed, perhaps magically. And she like smiles and then looks to the rest of the party and says, well, you heard the man. Let's kill the cultists. So what we came here to do.
Wait a minute.
What?
I wouldn't recommend using any charms on this man. He might not take it well.
We'll deal with that when the time comes.
All right.
Okay, so you saw the cultists run to the north.
As soon as Belgara points out that we should help him, Ruin will start moving forward.
Yeah, Takari will come along.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow as well.
1 second. I need to know which room he runs into.
The room with the squishiest cultist. Who are terrified of crabs.
Okay, it doesn't really matter which way he goes. All right, you saw him run north. The man also runs north.
Ooh. We're all gonna get our cardio in for the day?
Guess so.
Okay, I need everyone to roll initiatives. Stand there.
Deedly dee, deedly doo. Gonna roll initiative just for you. For 5. Fuck me gently with a chainsaw.
Okay, so the turn will start with Ergoth.
All right. I'm gonna step on over. And longbow. Does that hit?
Yes.
Bonus action, planar warrior.
Nice.
It is the man's turn.
Wait, did I rolled an 8. Why does it say 14 plus 2 on the attack roll?
That's your attack roll.
Oh, because it's plus 6. Alright, never mind.
Yeah, it's 8 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2.
Too much math.
Too much math.
Never.
I am
Yeah,
no mathlete. I am but a simple woman.
The man shoots a crossbow bolt. It hits.
Nice.
It is Nigel's turn.
So Nigel can see which direction Ergoth and this mysterious man are firing. Is it to the east or to the west?
To the west.
Okay. In that case, Nigel's going to run into the room and hide behind this. Well, first he's going to get behind this mysterious man.
Mystery man.
What is that from?
Adventure time.
Ah, that's what I thought.
All right, and he's going to roll for attack on the hooded figure, looks like. Short bow, looks like it hits.
That is correct.
Nice.
And then Nigel's also going to run back and hide.
Okay. It is the cloaked man's turn. He will charge at Ergoth with his dagger. And make 2 quick attacks.
Woo!
The first one does not hit. Oh wait, no, it just hits. I think they both hit, yeah.
I initially saw his name as Death Eater of Ball and was really hoping that he was going to be casting some Avada Kedavra up in this bitch.
Yes, head of ball. So, Ergoth.
Avada Kedavra!
This man has a way with attacking, where he's able to find the perfect place to strike you, and he's able to see your vulnerabilities. So you will take an extra 9 damage.
Extra 9 damage on top of the, was that 16?
Oh
Yes.
no.
I think I'm already down after that.
And this is when we learn that Aragoth is in fact not the boy who lived.
Oh.
Are you down, Aragoth?
I believe I am, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It is Belgara's turn.
All right, I'm gonna pop out over here. And let's see, what do I want to cast? I'm just gonna hit him with a firebolt. No, actually, I'm gonna hit him with fuck, I have no more sorcery points. What is this? I'm gonna give him the old razzmatazz with dissonant whispers.
Ye old razzle dazzle.
Ye old razzle dazzle. And my lips are moving, but only the cloaked Moida can hear what I'm speaking to him.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry, you guys. You said it was extra 9?
Yes. So
I have 1 health left. So I have like a pseudo. I'm at 1.
What are those
vulnerabilities, you take
rolls?
50% more damage.
Yeah, I'm at 1.
Okay.
Oofed.
Fuck those rolls! I feel gypped.
Well, he has to make a DC save.
Still don't take shit for damage. Weak.
Let's see, it's a wisdom.
Yeah.
I hope he's immediately terrified, though.
Yeah. He's not. He is not even remotely scared of me.
He is used to being berated. He's unaffected by your spell.
He still takes half damage. So, 2 whole damage. Watch out, spooky man. I'm coming for you.
It is Takari's turn.
Oh, I also am gonna move back into my little cubby.
Takari's gonna fire with her longbow.
What a shit roll. I wasted that crit
Oh, that hits.
on a fucking investigation.
Yes, it does.
And then Reginald's gonna. 1, 2. Well, I gotta count 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna pinch. Does that hit?
Reginald isn't able to get a good grasp on the cloaked man.
Dang, diddly dang. Is Reginald able to move back 1 then?
He would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Ooh, okay, never mind.
Okay, it is Ruin's turn.
How big is this crab? I can't occupy the same space, can I?
It is a medium-sized crab.
Wait, I'm dumb. I'm dead. Sorry. I thought it was 6, not 8. It's 9, 18, 27. That was 26 and I'm at 25.
Okay.
25 health.
You're down now.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
Aragoth, did you factor in your relentless endurance?
Yeah, but I already used it and we haven't had a long rest yet,
Okay.
I believe. I think I need a long rest.
Yeah,
to get back.
no long rest.
Well, the crab got in my way, so that's unfortunate.
Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna have
Reginald.
to move here so I can touch Aragoth and cast a cure on him. I'll touch him with the butt of my trident and cast a cure wounds at 2nd level.
I wish you had stopped the sentence at "I touch him with the butt."
Mm-hmm. I'll do that from now on.
Thank you. Thanks.
For
Argo
10.
stands back up on his feet, and it is
10
his
really.
turn.
Quick question: do I have to subtract the negative health to the cure wounds?
No.
Okay.
Because technically you are at 0, even if you take additional damage. It only matters if you deal more than your max health. Then you die instantly. But it's back to your turn, Ergoth.
Okay. Well, if I try to walk, wait, I can't do my Zephyr Strike because that's a spell, I believe. I'm full, or I'm empty with spell slots. All right, I'm gonna have to just try to attack him because he's gonna get an opportunity to tackle me anyway. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna swing with my sickle first.
Okay.
And I believe I have 2 weapon fighting. 1 second. Sorry, didn't I have a feature where I can attack him again?
If you have a light weapon in your offhand, you can attack it, use it as a bonus action.
Yeah, okay. So I'll do a dagger with my other hand as my bonus action. I can roll damage on the sickle, right?
Yes, roll 3 damage for that.
And then dagger. Eesh.
He's able to evade that attack. It is Mystery Man's turn, who will pull out his great club.
Oh, there you are.
Man hits the cloaked man with his great club. It is Nigel's turn.
Nigel jumps out from his cover. And we've just got the one enemy in front of us. He's taking a lot of damage, it seems like. Okay. So Nigel's going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him.
Ooh,
Nice. Okay.
dang.
Wisdom saving throw.
I think my spell save DC, let me double check.
He's not in the mood to laugh right now.
What a bastard. Okay, well, then Nigel jumps back behind the wall for cover.
Uh-oh. Still not down.
This is back to the cloaked man's turn.
Guy's a beefcake. Oh, beefy boy.
Who will continue his attack on Ergoth.
No.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna wait. I actually have to see.
Just lay down. Fetal position.
And then he'll use his other attack to attack the brutish man. Okay, Ergo, you're down again, right?
Yep.
Okay. It is Belgaro's turn.
Well. I'm gonna hit him with a firebolt.
Trusty Firebolt.
Trusty old firebolt. Not
Not
so
trusty.
trusty fucking firebolt. What the hell is happening?
It is Takari's turn.
Alright, longbow gun. Oh. Oh, Reginald, you better do something really good.
You got this, Reginald.
Come on, Reginald.
Reginald will hit.
Hell yeah, Reginald. Whack him.
Get him.
Okay, is he grappled now? So just automatic grapple?
It doesn't say anything. All it says is just bludgeoning damage.
Oh. I messed up. Putting your...
Oops.
You should be able to grapple when you hit. Let me fix that.
Okay. If he's grappled, that would be fantastic.
So... the target is grappled automatically.
Frick yeah, Reginald.
Okay, I fixed it. Should show up next time.
Yeah, I see it now.
It is Ruin's turn.
I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on Aragoth. That'll be my turn.
Thank you.
It is, so Spare the Dying. You still have 0 HP, but you're not doing saving throws.
Okay.
There's a description for you. Yeah, it really just stops you from having to make those rolls.
Mysterious Man's turn. I messed up.
No, wait, that's... Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's somebody who's fighting for us. Yeah, definitely roll again.
Yep. He misses. It's Nigel's turn.
Okay, Nigel hops back out of his hidey hole and casts, what is it? Minor Illusion. And behind the hooded figure, and it's it's an illusion of who their next target was, who we found in the refugee camp, and she's like helpless behind him. Says, well, nothing, I guess. Maybe she's just like behind him.
Minor Illusion is just like an image, right?
Yeah, it's just an image. Sorry, it's, no sound or anything comes out of it, but it's the image of their next target behind him.
Okay.
Oh, and you know what? She has a dagger in her hand, and she's gonna stab him with it. That's it. There's no roll.
The man is confused by this woman who has appeared behind him and decides to strike at it.
Stupid dummy.
Yeah, what a stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot.
He attacks the illusion and discovers that it is not really there.
Yeah, but he feels dumb.
Yeah, bet so.
That's creative.
It is Belgar's turn.
Well, I'm gonna try Firebolt again. One day I'll get it right. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? My dice are cursed tonight. They're cursed. I'm
You
cursed.
get that one nat 20 when you really didn't
Fuck,
need it.
I know. It's because I got too
Dice jail.
excited about it.
They go to dice jail.
Yeah.
It is Takari's turn.
Going for the bow again.
It's Reginald's turn.
Welcome to Dice Prison with me, bud.
Fuck.
We're in
All right,
prison.
Reginald. Come on, Reginald. Yeah, Reginald. He's wrecked.
I'm just imagining a little like angry lines over his eyes now.
Yeah, as you should. Just like scribbled little like angry brows. Reginald says, "Don't mess with my mom."
It is Ruin's turn.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
My chat's telling me that I have to kiss the crab to make my dice get better.
Wow. It's like I told you to do that
Don't-
earlier, and you could have done
Don't you
that.
fucking boss me. It's not
And-
happening. It's not happening. There's not enough baths in the world I could take after kissing that crab.
Who's to say he's a dirty crab? He's just a little crab.
I
He's
can
a little
smell him
guy.
from here. I can smell
just
him
a
from
little-
here.
Well, yeah, crabs are a little stinky, but that doesn't mean he's dirty.
He's
just a little guy.
filthy. I can smell him.
He's just a little guy. You're being rude to Reginald.
Rude.
How do you want to kill the guy?
When the bell goes off and the toll sounds, he just collapses in time with its ringing. Are we out of combat now?
Yes, the man has perished.
Thank God.
I'm gonna
Right?
I'm gonna cast my last cure on Aragoth and get him up.
Okay.
Wow, that's a great first level heal. Jesus,
Thank you.
that's like
So-
the maximum I can do for a first level heal.
Belgaro's gonna move forward and just search the hooded man.
Reginald's gonna move closer to Belgaro.
Dura, while I was in this room, did I see anything of interest?
No, just those skeletons.
Okay, thanks.
Aragorn stands up, and like his nose is flaring, and his face is way more feral than you guys have ever seen it. And he walks up to the cultist and he stomps on his head repeatedly.
Wow. While I'm
get
searching him? While I'm going through his things?
Yep.
Oh. I just kind of like slowly let my eyes move up to look at Aragoth in a very just like disinterested tone. And there's like blood splattering across my face, and I'm just like unflinching. And I say, thank you so kindly for this, friend.
He wipes his boot on his cloak and sits down.
Okay, well, Belgaro's doing that. Like, Nigel takes the opportunity to search the pockets of this dude.
That's what I'm doing! I'm searching the guy while Aragoth is fucking doing this in front of me.
Okay, so
Belgaro, you find a note. I gave it to you in your journal. It's called Assassin's Orders.
Perfect, thank you.
Nigel will also search his pockets for money.
You find his pockets are empty.
Nigel
I'm
spits on the
gonna-
corpse.
I'm still down here! I'm gonna pass the note around to the party for everyone to read.
Okay. I think everyone should have it now. Let me... Okay, now everyone should. I'll just go ahead and read that. It says, Vaz, my brother Thirstwell and I agree. Morlock is only a liability to us, but a liability to you. Taking credit for all the good work that you and your fists are doing for us. Rid us of our troublesome brother and send his right ring finger to me at the Low Tavern as proof, and I will see to it that you are raised above Flemish and Yignath in this affair. You will be the liaison between the shield of the Hidden Lord and your fellow cultists. It will be your face that Gargoth sees. He will know that you are the one responsible for carrying out his will. Bane himself will know your name when Gargoth sings your praise upon him. Act swift, with the strength of the fist and the finality of the knife, my friend. Signed, Amric of the House of Vanthempur.
Nigel says, well, that's our end.
I come to a stand, and I wipe the blood from my face, first and foremost, with a small square of fabric in my pocket. And I look absolutely exhausted by all this buffoonery. And I look to Mortlock, and I say, I believe you'll want to read this letter as well, Mortlock. It seems to involve you.
I already know of my brother's dealings. I know that I was betrayed, and these assassins conspired with my brothers to kill me.
I see. And how are you planning of dealing with this?
I cannot go against my family, even if they wish to kill me. The only course of action that I have is to leave the city.
But yet we find you down here in the sewers, all alone, fighting enemies. How were you planning to leave?
I did not have a way to leave until you showed up, and I owe you my life.
I see. Why run when you could get something far better? We could offer you, perhaps, revenge?
I know what my family is dealing with, and I do not wish to be part of it.
You can run, but you can't run forever.
Aragorn hears this conversation, and he's kind of like still looking down at the ground, sitting, kind of like tired. But he says without looking at him, "You can run with us, though." And then he remembers the tiefling in the chamber that he wants to help out, and he lifts his head quickly, and he looks at Mordock and asks him, "How did you get in here, or would you rather leave the way we came?"
I do have a confession to make. Before my brother had these assassins after me, I was also involved in this business. My family is paying the dead 3 cultists to murder refugees and those related to the Elturalian Knights in the city. And I was the one controlling them from the inside. At least at a ground level.
What caused them to turn on you?
I am the least favored among my family. My mother does not approve of me, but she sees the world in my brothers.
And that's it? You did nothing but exist? I find that hard to believe.
My mother is a tyrant, and she will remove anyone who displeases her.
Sounds like my mistress.
Typical aristocratic drama, it sounds like.
My older brother, Thirstwell, he uses imps as spies throughout the city, and he has the bathhouse under surveillance, and probably knows you're here. I would suggest you leave before more of the cultists arrive.
How much time do you think we have?
I cannot say.
So, question for the DM: Will my favorite terrain apply here? I don't know if it's gonna matter too much, but I can basically like move double speed if I'm in the coast. I don't know if it works if we're in the dungeon though. Not like double speed as in like a hasted speed, but you know, for the sake of time, if there's like a certain amount of time, they'll find us.
Not technically, no. You're underground right now.
That makes sense.
You say that, you owe us your life. Why don't you join us? Prove it. Come along with us and help us to eradicate this evil from the city. Do good for once. Pay penance for the sins you have already committed in helping your wretched family.
There's even someone you can save on the way there.
Roll persuasion. I do also roll sleight of hand.
Uh-oh.
You want me to roll a sleight of hand?
No, Nigel wants to pickpocket him.
Of course
Oh, no.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god.
I steal his underwear.
He has 12 silver on him.
Give his underwear to Aragoth. He really likes to smell things. It's just a little spicy, don't worry.
Mortlock ponders your request. And he says, I'm sorry. I cannot go against my family.
Then you are a coward. And one day you'll die a coward's death.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Ergolf kind of like clenches his jaw and is like shakes his head.
Mortlock lowers his head and begins to leave.
Takari waves bye.
Belgara shoots her a look like, shut your mouth. Her lips get really thin in like that classic mom fashion.
Takari looks at Belgara and like shrugs, like
Thin-lipped, squinty-eyeing Takari right now.
through the teeth.
Oh yeah, girl, through the fucking teeth.
As he walks out, Nigel says, "Coward," but he simulates kind of like an echo, like "Coward, coward."
So I'll describe to you what's in this room, because I didn't do it before. You see those little stars to the west?
Yes.
They are statues resembling the deadly three. In the center, statue resembles a heavily armored man whose face is hidden behind the fearsome visor of his helmet. He's painted red except for his right gauntlet, which is black. Clutched in his gauntlet is a blood-red spear pointing upwards. The statue to the north depicts a purple-garbed male noble wearing a harlequin mask and holding a dagger behind his back. The statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton with his jaw opened wide and his bony hands outstretched.
So you said the statue to the north had a dagger?
Yes, a dagger behind his back.
All right, now I'm just going to investigate the statue, see if that dagger is, if he could pull it out of the statue.
Does everyone still have their cultist robes?
Takari does, yeah.
I gave mine to the dude that we saved the first time.
The dagger is not removable. It is part of the statue itself.
Gotcha.
Belgara's gonna point to the dead Death Eater and look at Aragoth and say, take those robes.
Before she even finishes, he's already taken them.
She's gonna look to everybody in the party and says, the cultists are gonna be coming soon. Perhaps we should adorn our robes.
Certainly.
Maybe if we see them early enough, we'll catch an opportunity to blend in and slip out.
Definitely. Should we investigate this room very quickly before we head out?
I do
something
agree.
important
These
here.
statues seem like they're potentially important. Belgara's gonna go ahead and investigate the statues.
Nigel as well.
Okay. Who's gonna look at which one? Okay, so Nigel's gonna look at the north one. Belgara's gonna look at the middle one.
Takari can come look at the other one.
Aragoth puts the clothes on and goes back to moping on the wall.
I need Belgara to roll a charisma saving throw. As you approach the statue, you feel an intense weight upon you, as if someone's trying to push you down. But you're able to resist it.
Aha!
Nigel, you investigate the statue, and you discover that you can remove the mask from the statue.
Aha! Okay, Nigel takes a mask.
It is a Harley Quinn mask.
Cool.
Do I need to roll investigation?
No. So you look at the statue of the armored man. His spear is removable. That is the only thing you observe. about
I'm
the
going
statue.
to remove the spear. Does there seem like there's anything special about it?
No, it's just a normal spear.
I'm gonna approach Ruin, and I'm going to hand the spear to him and say, perhaps you'll have better luck with this.
Ruin just stares at her and holds up his other hand, which is the robes he was about to put on, and hands them to her.
What is this? You should put those on.
You obviously do not respect me or my office.
Oh, I of course I respect you. I'm sorry, did I do something to disrespect you?
Ruin turns his back on her and starts putting the robes on.
Ah!
Ergoth is playing Pull My Finger with Reggie.
Oh my god.
Are you sure you want to do that? He's a crab.
Yeah, you've almost died already, buddy. Do you really want to lose like a pinky?
Yeah, I think we've all established that Reginald can kick some ass. Not sure if you want to do that. Takari looks over at Aragoth and like tells him, "Hey, don't do that. Reginald has very sharp pincers because he's a crab. He's a crab, Aragoth. What do you think's gonna happen?"
Belgara just shakes her head and says, "Perhaps our friend Aragoth has taken one too many blows to the head lately."
Takari goes, "Yeah, I would say so."
Ergoth looks up at you guys and his eyes are definitely kind of glazed over.
Oh my
So
god.
as Rowan is putting on the robes, Nigel puts his hand over his back. He's like, "Oh my god!" Nigel's putting on those robes. Or sorry, not Nigel, but Ruin is putting on those robes, and he moves on.
Ruin's pretty sure that the world's going to explode with lightning and thunder any second.
Belgara puts her robes on. She's feeling really awkward and uncomfortable because she feels a little fucked up over what Bruin said to her. So she's just kind of trying to digest, and she just sets the spear down on the floor and leaves it.
Is there anything going on with this statue?
No, other than what I described about it earlier. There's also a room to your east, and then there's also a smaller one to your south near the water.
Okay. All right. Nigel, as wherever direction we go, Nigel wants to ask the party if anyone has detect magic or if anyone has detect evil and good in the party on the mask that he just picked up from the statue.
I have detect magic. I
Ruin
could
has
perhaps
neither
tell you
available
something
to him
about
right
it.
now.
So Nigel will bring the mask over to Belgara and ask if Belgara can see if there's any magic associated with this mask.
Belgara casts detect magic.
Ragara uses detect magic on the item and discovers that it is not magical.
Well, thank you very much for wasting my time, Nigel. Your mask is purely ornamental, my friend.
Nigel says, "Sweet," puts it on.
Oh my god. She just shakes her head and like laments the lost spell slot.
Shikari sighs.
Ergoth is going to pick up the spear that Belgara left.
Okay. Belgara, you're going to move into the next room?
Yeah.
You can see it already, I think.
I can see it. There's
There's
nothing in there.
that
Okay.
will kill you. Alright,
Yeah.
so there are 6 crates along the wall. 3 of them are empty except packed with straw. The other 3 contain stolen goods.
Kinda goods.
I'll make a quick note for you all.
Shikari's just kind of hanging out with Ruin and Reginald.
Yeah, Ruin's not going in that room with Belgara.
Oh my god.
Reginald just does crab things.
Okay, I made a note called box contents. The box include 10 days of worth of rations, a bag of caltrops, 3 flasks of alchemist fire, 6 sets of manacles, 4 tinder boxes, 9 daggers, and 4 potions of healing.
I am gonna take the daggers and caltrops for sure.
Not the potions of healing.
I'll let you guys deal with that because technically, being able to come back from the dead is pretty. Not from the dead, sorry, from the unconscious. I feel like potions are better left with you guys.
Ruin would like to disagree with that strongly based on the amount of heals he's pumped into you.
Right.
Nigel's definitely going to take a potion of healing and a maybe the alchemist fire.
Aragolf looks at Nigel and he asks, how many daggers you want? How many caltrops do you want? You want to split them?
Nigel already has caltrops, already has a dagger, already has manacles.
All right, I'm gonna keep the caltrops and how heavy are the daggers? Can I take all 9 of them?
Yes, you can hold up to 10 daggers. I'm going to rule.
All right, I got exactly 10 daggers in and 20 caltrops.
Because I don't think realistically you could carry more than 10. Okay, so this room is empty otherwise. There's also a raised room near the water.
Takari and... Oh, sorry.
I would like to take the remaining 3 potions of healing. Did you take all the flasks of alchemist fire, Nigel?
Nigel only took one. He's not that greedy. He's
He only
pretty
took
greedy,
one?
But yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take the remaining 3 potions of healing, and I'm going to force Aragoth to take one from me. And then I'm going to give the additional one to Takari, because I know Ruin can heal himself.
Perfect. Can I, if I take this now, what do I roll?
It is 2d4 plus 2.
And then I'm going to take the 2 remaining flasks of alchemist fire.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring one of those over to Ruin and offer it to him as a peace offering and say, perhaps you could find some use of this?
No, thank you.
Oh, okay. And she just looks like totally deflated and puts it in her pocket.
Hey, at least he was polite about it. That's something.
How about these manacles, Ruin? Would you like to take them? Or 1 or 2?
I don't manacle people. I kill them. If they're going to be tortured, they're going to be on the tip of my spear, writhing on the ground in pain, not manacled.
Nigel will take the manacles if you don't want them.
There's 6 of them, so you don't have to tip it out too much. All right, who's gonna go up those flight of stairs? Look at this other room.
Takari will.
A flight short of stairs climbs to a circular chamber with 5 padlocked wooden chests piled in the middle of it. They are intricately designed with the various chromatic dragons. So each chest has a different dragon designed. There's the white, red, blue, black, and green.
I'm sorry. Drew, where am I going?
This way.
Thank you. I just had a dumb moment.
Send the
There's-
crab to pick the locks.
Just so you know, there's still 1 dagger left in there. I only took 9. Wait, was there 10?
There were 9 daggers.
There were 9. Alright, yeah.
Okay, so you have to open these to access what is inside.
And they're locked. I'll have Nigel open them if he can.
You'll need block or thieves' tools to open them.
Yeah, I do not have that. Takari looks over to Nigel and nods over to them and asks, "Hey, do you think you can work on this, please?"
Nigel says, "Of course." for 50% of the findings.
Takari glares, and then she looks down at Reginald, and then looks back at Nigel.
Nigel
Sure about
winks.
that?
Nigel winks and says, "I'm just kidding." If you would all stand back, please.
I'll have you roll 5 lockpick, or what is it? Thieves' tools checks.
Belgara, would you clear the area? Nigel's going to cast Mage Hand and pick the locks with Mage Hand.
Ooh.
Okay. None of them explode.
Well, I
Okay.
didn't know that was an option.
Well, they have dragons on them. They could. Who knows?
Do I need to roll a Thieves' Tools?
Yes, roll it 5 times. Okay, you managed to open 3 of them. The other 2 remain locked.
Okay.
Takari goes up to the other 2 that remain locked and just screams at them. Open! Did it help?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
It was worth a try. Alright, well, Takari's going to go ahead and open one of the ones that was unlocked.
Okay, so I added the box content note and added the ones that you opened. So chest number 1 holds 4,500 copper pieces and 2 red crystal vials with golden stoppers. Each contain a potion of fire breath.
Nice.
The next chest has a bronze crown with 5 spirals, each one shaped and painted to resemble one of the 5 kinds of chromatic dragons. And the 5th chest contains 1,800 copper pieces and 300 silver pieces. And resting under the pile of money is a necklace. It is wide in the back, but comes to a point to the front, where linked stones dangle.
Can Nigel lay claim to the last chest with the money and everyone takes everything else?
Are we doing encumbrance with copper, gold, and silver?
Yes, if you wish. So you will have to figure out how to open the other 2 chests, but you can divvy out the contents how you wish.
Yeah, Takari is, for that first chest, the one that has 4,500 copper pieces, she's just gonna basically tell the group that she's going to just divvying it up equally.
25 gold each.
Yeah.
Because I should still have detect magic up, I'm going to kind of check out all the crowns and the necklace that's in there.
Okay. The crowns aren't magical. They are just decorations, I guess.
Okay.
You call them decorations. You could wear them. But the necklace is a necklace of adaptation.
Ooh, tell me more.
Which, while wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment, and you have advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really nice. So I'm going to inform the party of what this necklace does and kind of ask everyone who do we think would possibly benefit most from this. It's quite useful.
Whoever runs out in front the most often, which would be Rowan.
Oh, so she picks up the
Ruin,
necklace and she walks very solemnly towards Ruin one final time. 3rd time's a charm, right, guys?
Yeah.
And she, like, doesn't look him in the eyes. She looks to the floor and she holds her hand out and she says, "Please, dear Ruin, accept this tribute as an apology for my ignorance earlier.
Ruin reaches out, takes the necklace, and also says, in addition to this, the next time you are near the ocean, throw 1 silver into my mistress.
Of course. Anything that you ask of me.
He takes the necklace.
She gives him like a short little bow and then like kind of goes back and I want one of those goddamn crowns.
Takari's gonna take the potion of fire breath.
Ruin already has a potion of fire breath, so if you guys want to divvy up the other 2, however.
The fire breath is really nice for people in the front too, if I'm remembering correctly.
I'll take
yeah.
I'll
so
take it. Is there 1 or 2?
I guess I won't take it then.
that's something that like if you use it, like doesn't it hit everything in front of you? Like you have no control on that pretty much.
What'd you say?
I think you can direct it like a breath weapon.
You can? Okay.
Yeah.
Thematically, it makes sense. Maybe a cone of attack.
Yeah.
So, it's good with like cloud kill, sneaking cloud, inhaling poison, and breath from some dragons. Which, if you do a nature check, you could find out which ones.
That's for the necklace?
Yes.
I'm going to snatch up the red crown.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry, not the red one. Why am I retarded?
You're doing your best.
Am I though?
You're doing great, Sweaty.
I'm gonna take the white one, actually. I really like that.
So
I was gonna say blue to match my robes, but that's too matchy.
Too matchy, girl.
Too matchy.
We don't want that.
And I'm a woman of purity, so white. We're going with white.
True. Should I do a nature check on that potion of fire breath?
What do you want to do with it?
Can I tell like what it comes from? You know what I mean?
Just normal fire breath.
Okay.
So Duro, with the necklace, Duro, if I do a nature check on it while I have it, I can see if I know what kind of dragon breath it protects from. Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
So, Bruin, you know that green dragons have a poisonous breath that this would protect against.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Well, Aragoth, do you really want it? Because if you want it, you can have it.
Which one?
The potion of fire breath that she found?
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the crowns.
Nope.
I'll take it. I tend to be in the front.
Okay.
What do you want to do with the 2 remaining chests that you could not open?
Smash them. Duro, also, how much gold did they get from the other chest?
There was no gold in the other chest. It was just supplies.
God damn it.
Ruin would be happy to break chests open if you want.
Are we able to?
Not just gonna get the fuck out of the room if you do it.
Well, Aragoth probably has a better chance than Ruin does, but Ruin will be happy to smash shit.
Ruin. Is Nigel's in the back. Ruin.
All right. Ruin will go in and try to force open one of the chests.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Just a d20? Or am I
Normal
attacking with something?
Aragoth, get out of there.
I went into the wall. What's the attack? Are you just like... Because I can maybe assist you, perhaps.
It's just a normal attack.
You'll get blown the fuck up and you have, like, no health right now.
Roll for damage.
Well, I can't do any more than that with that thing.
You're able to puncture around the lock enough to break the mechanism. that holds the lock to the wood.
Cool.
Takari claps.
Flip the lid open and I'll go to the other one.
Okay. All right, you do the same for the next one too.
I'll flip the lid open on that one too. Invite everybody inside to take a look.
I updated the note. The second chest contains, well, the first chest now contains 2 agates, scattering of a bunch of silver and some gemstones. The third chest has a porcelain dragon mask.
I take
a
the
bunch
dragon
of-
mask
A
immediately.
bunch of money. And that's it.
I take the dragon mask.
Takari frowns. She wanted that mask.
Can Nigel start snatching up the gemstones?
Sure.
I'm going to touch the mask and see if it holds any magical properties.
It is a regular porcelain dragon mask.
All right. It's a regular old mask, bud. Enjoy it.
I see Takari kind of like sad about me taking it, and I look back at it, and I look back at her, and I'm just like, here, take it.
Darrow, how much gold did I get in gemstones, or are we just holding gemstones and then converting to gold later?
Just convert it to gold.
Takari claps. Now that she has the mask, puts it on immediately. She looks great.
Beautiful.
Now make sure you're deciding who gets what gold, because I'm not keeping track of it.
Yeah, I've been you guys have been saying you're evenly distributing like the copper and silver that we already found.
Yeah, Takari did at least.
I believe it's
Yep.
1,260 copper per player and 60 silver per player.
I'm sorry, how much copper was that?
1260. If I did the math right.
I hope you did.
Wait, how much?
1260 copper and 60 silver per player before we loot the other boxes. So we have to do the math for those as well.
I just have the 25 gold from the first chest.
Oh, the crystal vials with the gold stoppers?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, never mind. No, I'm stupid. I just need to be told what the final number is.
Me too.
Same.
Math sucks and I hate it.
Not good at it.
Can't make me do it.
I'll do the math while things happen. I'll do
We
the
know
math
you
for all the
like
silver
math,
and
bud.
copper.
This is my friend Aragoth. He likes math and dying.
He's like furiously writing in his notebook and like crossing numbers and like carrying numbers.
Yeah, Darrow, how much gold points do we get from all these gems?
Well, you have to sell them first. That's what you want to do.
God damn it.
LOL.
Alright, so what gems do I get?
Okay, sorry guys, I'm back.
1740 in copper.
Okay.
Ergoth, was that the entire encounter that you were tracking? 1740 in copper?
1740 for the I wasn't tracking like what you guys looted. I'm only doing the math for the chests that we found.
Just for the chest. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, all 5.
Oh good, Takari can finally buy arrows when they get out of this place. Because that is becoming a concern.
Speaking of, Belgara suddenly looks very stressed out. We are wasting a bit too much time with these chests. We should likely be scurrying on out of here, friends.
410 silver. And Ergoth like stands up quickly and like walks faster than everybody and says the tiefling.
Takari looks at Aragoth like, forget the tiefling for now. I would like to leave here alive as well. That would be pretty sick nasty.
We can collect her on our way out.
Or are we still going deeper into the dungeon? I thought we were leaving. Okay.
This is the end of the dungeon.
Oh, good.
All right, so you want to... Okay, unless you want to deal with the skeletons, I'll just have you guys quick time out of here.
That works.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get us out!
Out!
You go and pick up the tiefling
Yeah.
and leave.
Goodbye.
Where do you wish to head to?
Is there anywhere in Baldur's Gate that Takari can go purchase some arrows?
Yes, you can. When you get out of here, you can.
Okay.
Who is currently carrying the tiefling out?
I'm gonna say I carried her out. I don't know if Nigel would have had to like roll for the shackles or what, but I'm saying that I'm gonna try to carry her. So I'd be like at half movement.
Okay. So I suggest to you that perhaps we should drop her off somewhere, perhaps someplace with a medic.
Makes sense.
Nigel agrees. There's some good information we can get from the tiefling, and also I would like to no for no reason meet with a gemstone merchant.
Haha.
Okay, I'll bring you guys back to the city. I updated the city map, by the way,
Ooh.
to show you where you've been so far.
Thanks, Ro. That's really helpful.
Yeah, very cool.
Duro's the best.
I did not. So, Roll20 doesn't have an easy way to show text on the map. So I had to think of a way to do it. So that's why it took a while for me to do it. But yeah, so you're in the top here with the bathhouse. Where do you wish to go to? So you want to go somewhere with a medic?
Yeah, heading to a healer somewhere.
Yeah.
The closest one.
So you remember seeing at the one second, what was that place called?
I'll just take her back to the poison Poseidon. It's fine. It's fine.
At the boarding house, you remember seeing a medic there.
Okay.
To the
That's where I
boarding
don't know if I
house.
want to head.
Okay, I don't have it on the map, but it is nearby.
So what's the boarding house for? Is it for refugees or?
Yeah.
Yes. That is where you spoke to Shorey, who is being watched by the cultists. So you go and drop her off there. Takari, you can buy your arrows. Nigel, you can sell your gems.
I would like to sell my crown.
You're not gonna wear it?
I want to.
Wear it.
No,
it.
it's so
Wear it.
gaudy. I'm a modest woman. And it's 250 gold.
Let
You
Reggie
think of
wear it.
all the things that gold
Yeah.
could do for us.
Give it to Reginald.
No, your
Crown
crab
cat
is not getting my crown. I'm selling it.
He could be so pretty though.
That crown be cursed. Just saying.
Cursed.
Maybe.
So yeah, I would like to sell my crown for, I believe it had a price marker of 250 gold.
Yep.
And I will be holding on to that. That will be the party's money. Hey, math man, did you figure out the totals for us?
Yeah, 1740 copper for 10 silver.
How much would it be per arrow for Takari to buy for a longbow arrow?
They come in bundles of 20,
Okay.
and they cost 1 gold per 20.
Do we split up when we leave, or do we kind of like keep together? Like as I drop off the tiefling, because I kind of want to go with Takari to buy arrows as well, but I don't know if we kind of split up immediately after we left.
I just assume we all stay together. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, so I'm shopping with Takari for arrows as well.
Okay. I need some help with conversion rates, Duro.
It's like metrics.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
just remove a 0, and that becomes the next currency.
Oh. So if I have 410 silver pieces, that's
Remove the 0 at the end, and it becomes gold.
okay. So it's 41. Okay. Takari is going to. Let me see what their weight is. Takari's going to buy. She'll just buy 1 bundle of 20.
Okay.
Do you
I'll go
only
for that
use
20.
copper, silver, and gold, Duro?
What was that?
Do you only use copper, silver, and gold?
Yes. I don't ever use platinum or electrum or whatever it's called.
Okay, so copper is pretty much like pennies, silver is like dimes, and gold is dollars, basically.
Yes.
Perfect. That makes all the sense in my tiny little brain.
Yeah,
Tiny
same.
little lizard brain. That's exactly what I needed. I needed real world connections.
I'm not smart enough for conversions. I know you say remove a 0, but I need you to understand, Duro, that I'm stupid.
So 100 silver is 1 gold. Wait, that's only 2-0. So 100 silver is 10 gold, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Just remove a 0 or add a 0 to convert.
Thank you for your patience, Duro. We eternally appreciate you for not making fun of how dumb I am.
Of course. Okay. So what do you guys do after you purchase your items and drop off the woman?
Takari kind of like bends over and like grabs her knees and like has a huff, and she looks at the rest of the group. She goes, "I really would like a drink."
Oh, yes, I would love a drink and a bath.
Not a bath, just a drink.
Perhaps we return to Elf Song and have a good long rest for the evening. I know I could benefit from a few more spell slots. I'm sure our cleric could as well.
Ergol's quietly been walking towards Elfsong as you guys were talking. He's ready to collapse.
Oh.
yeah, Ruin mutters under his breath that, yeah, if you guys want any more healing, I need time.
Duro, Nigel still has a lot of gems to sell.
Oh, you can sell your gems.
Let's do that, please.
Okay. Did I say how much they were worth?
Nope.
Okay. Which gems do you have?
That wasn't mentioned either.
Oh, okay. Let me see which gems were included. So there were 10 Aya gates, which were worth 10 each. 10 gold each.
So 100 gold. Okay.
Yes. Those were the only gems in there. So 100 gold to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so you make your way to Elf Song Tavern.
Fantastic.
This is the one with the fish cakes? Yes, fish cake and something pudding.
Takari coddles Reginald and says, "Don't worry about what he says about fish cakes."
Yes, their specialties are fish cakes, crab cakes, cheese and potato soup, and loaf pudding soaked in syrup.
Aragov would have, I suppose, already have rented the room before they arrived. I mean, he wasn't too far ahead, but he's kind of like detached from the group at the moment. So, I could. How much would the room cost to rent?
if you're going to do the same as before, renting out the 3 rooms, it would be 6 silver.
All right, I'm gonna rent all 3 rooms for the party and let the owner know that they'll be arriving. And I'm just gonna make it 10 silver.
Nigel's definitely going to set up his game of chance in the tavern as well.
Okay. Are you chancing it or the other kind of chance?
Oh, the sleight of hand. He's going to be cheating the shit out of everybody.
Okay, sleight of hand. So this will be your accumulative, all your sleight of handing throughout the night. So you see the usual clientele here again. You got the writer in the corner next to the stairs. You got the rude halfling by the fire. You got the mysterious halfling at the table in the west, and then you have the half ogre guard at the front.
Aragoth's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gotta go schmooze.
One day you'll get her.
There you are.
Aragoth is like nodding on the chair that he's sitting on, like his head's bobbing, trying to stay awake.
There's also the bearded dwarf in the smaller room in the southeast. So you rent out the rooms. I assume you all want to buy drinks.
Yes.
Yes. Give me wine.
So it is 2 copper for ales and 2 silver for wine.
Takari will buy Belgara a drink and have a wine herself.
Oh.
Ruin just has water.
Aragoth gets up and says, "I don't like being weighed down," and he drops 10 silver for wine and beer, and he sits back down.
Oh.
Look at you being taken care of, Belgara.
It's quite nice. Rather enjoying myself.
Takari hopes that this will keep Belgara off her back about bathing and whatnot. She quietly drinks her drink and kind of just thinks over the last 24 hours of her life. She kind of rubs her hand over her face and just sighs.
Aragoth is snoring.
Okay, so you guys have a quiet evening. Do you wish at any point to discuss your next actions?
Nigel would very much like to do that. Yes. Maybe we should all gather around the table.
Any of you guys wake me up, because this is Aragoth's he's worn out from the dungeon.
Nigel would ensure that Aragoth takes part in this conversation for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
Belgara will go over and rouse for Aragoth and say, "Come on, dear. Let's wake up. Come join us for a conversation."
Right.
It's funny because when I first described this place to you, there was a drunk man sitting on that couch.
Aragoth's not even drunk. He didn't even drink. He's just worn out. He died 3 times.
I'm going to move you guys to the right, into that big room you were previously in when you discussed things.
Okay.
So you have your little meeting room.
Comfier chairs.
I will close the door.
That was a hell of a night.
Well, you guys went over there in the day. So it is now night again.
That was a hell of a day.
They typically are.
So I suggest to you just look over the notes that you picked up and then kind of decide what you want to do next.
Aragorn wants to bring up the Rathenberg dude, the disowned brother. I wonder if we can have an ally with this guy.
Takari looks over at Aragoth and says, I don't know. He seemed pretty sure on his path in life.
I guess I can understand that.
Damn, you know what? We should have taken that middle finger from the so-and-so that we saved. That way we could have had our ticket in at our organization.
All right, that guy. Didn't he say he wanted to meet us somewhere?
The Bison Brewery, I believe.
Yes.
Perhaps the next day we'll do that. I wonder if we have anything to talk about as a group. How we interact with each other. We seem to be a good crew. And also Aragorn looks at Ruin and he kind of like nods and says, "Thanks for saving me twice, 3 times. How many was it?"
Too many to count.
Maybe.
Ruin would like to remind everybody that when he does something and things run away from him, don't hit them unless you plan on killing them. Because at one point he had feared the skeletal rats away, and they got damaged and came right back. They got feared again, but...
That's good to know.
Takari digs into her pockets and pulls out the 18th teeth that she's been holding onto and offers them to Ruin as a way of apology.
Aragorn looks at Takari and he's like, "Takari, your crab is awesome."
Ruin takes the teeth and is very confused.
Takari claps excitedly. She goes, "Yes, take the teeth. They're good teeth. Found them myself." And then she looks at Aragoth when he mentions Reginald, and she goes, "He is the best crab ever known to walk this plane.
He's a tough guy.
He's very good, very powerful, very strong, very cute."
Nigel looks at the teeth and kind of grimaces and says, when do we get actually paid?
I think he said we have to take care of all the cultists before he does, but we kind of paid ourselves, didn't we?
We took care of a lot of cultists. Is it not worth payment yet?
Yeah. Aragorn looks at Belgara and kind of gives her a curious turn of the head and asks, "Is there anything on your mind?"
Belgara, under her breath, says, "I'd like to take care of him."
Who's him?
Fucking Captain Hook.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean, take care?
Maybe he wants teeth too.
What do you mean? What do I mean, take care? Do not remember our last interaction with the man. He's absolutely wretched, and I don't believe he's in it for the good.
Well, yeah, he's certainly in it for himself. I just want to confirm. I don't like to rely on assumptions, so it's good to hear
Yes,
it.
well, assumptions will make an ass of you and me, won't they? Thank you for clarifying.
So, take care how?
Takari slams her hands down on the table as she goes, ugh, you idiot! I know that you got bonked a bunch today, but come on, she means kill him!
Oh, okay.
Get
keep
it
that in mind.
together, Aragoth.
Ergoth kind of just like decides to take a little nap on the corner of the desk, puts his head on his arms and relaxes.
You know, you shouldn't sleep with a concussion, darling.
What's a concussion?
Exactly. Your poor head.
Just see the other guy's head.
Sorry. So what are we? What's our next move? Are we to act on the true voice of Gorgoth, or are we to pursue whatever the hell is going on with the Vanthempurs?
Vanthempurs are going to be a very dangerous situation.
Ergoth sits up and he's like, they're already a complicated group of people I don't want to deal with, and now they're more complicated. Makes me want to deal with them less.
It really is a shame that we couldn't get more luck on our side.
And maybe we'll see that guy again.
Otherwise, I guess all there is to do is to report back to that horrible man.
Are we gonna kill him?
He's always got too many people around him. I
Yeah.
wouldn't know where to go about with that.
Nigel says, is there not some sort of espionage that we can conduct against the Vanthempurs?
Well, that was my intention, trying to get what's his face to join us, but at the same time, that would probably bring some risk to our party, having him go between us and the Vanthempurs.
We would certainly get more intel against the Vanthempurs if we were to speak with Captain Hook. I'm sorry, Captain Zodge.
Yeah.
General Zod?
General Zodge, yes.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Can I just say, maybe we should keep Morlock around, but at arm's length. If we see
I'm
him
pretty
again.
sure Morlock just fled the city, dog.
Oh,
Morlock's
is that what he said?
gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He was leaving. He was
Morlock's
fleeing
gone
the
as
city.
fuck, bro.
My ears were still ringing. I didn't hear
Oh. Belgara just like reaches a hand out and like pats your shoulder in pity.
it. Oh, well, just
Poor
right
sweet
before,
angel.
right before you could do that, Ergoth actually stood up. He's making his way towards Zodge.
You know what? Before we do any of this, and before we report to Zodge, let's perhaps report to Clem Jassow at the Bison Brewery for our reward.
Wait, did we already take a long rest?
No. Good
Ah.
enough.
Belgara looks around at everybody and she says, I'm not going anywhere until I have a drink, a bath, and a good long sleep.
Oh, it's
Takari
nighttime.
nods. Takari agrees, except for the bath part, as usual. And says, yeah, no, I need to sleep.
Nigel nods and agrees as well, as long as they agree to see Clem Jassow next.
Of course.
Yes.
For the reward.
Perhaps you'll have some information for us, too. You never know.
Maybe I'll have teeth.
Oh, my.
Something else you guys can go do now is go and speak to the dwarf in the Insight Park. He had promised a reading from the reading tree if you helped him with the cultists.
We could probably squeeze that
Yeah.
in before our sleep, right?
Can we do that after the sleep? After the long rest?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do
after.
that before we go to Clem.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm literally, Aragoth, I swear to God, I'm not leaving this tavern until I fucking sleep.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm already up to I'm heading towards the room.
I'm heading towards whatever fucking room has a bath in it.
Let's see. So, all right. So there's no room technically with the bath, but I can say one of them does have a bath.
I say hi to the lady sitting at the desk or the table over there as I head towards the room. Just give her a nod, keep walking.
She looks at you, but does not do anything.
Boop.
All right. So, yeah, there's those rooms. Same rooms are available to you as before.
Takari looks at Ruin and asks, "Can I sleep under your bed again?"
He starts walking that way. Come along.
Takari follows.
Okay, so you guys go to sleep. Belgard takes her bath before, of
Yes.
course.
Nigel will have ordered a meal before they go to bed.
Okay, you order a meal of, so you got fish cakes, crab cakes, or cheese and potato soup.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
But you just
I'm
had potato soup.
It's fine. I would like more now, please.
All right, so Nigel orders the cheese and potato soup, and if anyone wants to join Nigel for a meal before bed, they're welcome to.
It is 3 copper.
Does anyone join Nigel?
Takari will join him for a meal.
All right, Ergoth is asleep.
I'm in my bath. I'm in here. I'm just singing. I got a little bubble bath going on. I'm steadily drinking wine. I have no cares in the world currently.
From what I see on the map on your on your stream, I should probably not be doing that. That's not fair. But it looks like you'll be taking like a bucket and rag bath.
A bath's a bath.
Takari, we don't know each other very well, do we? At all. What would you like to tell me about yourself?
Takari
As they
kind
transfer the meal.
of looks at him with like wide eyes and she's a little bit confused. Why would you
Thanks,
ask
Duro.
about me?
Because we're dining together.
Well, I lived most of my life in the woods. I don't really know my people that well. She means, of course, wood elves or elves in general. She kind of looks down, is a little bit sheepish, and she goes, "I was raised by bullywugs. I like spending a lot of time in the woods."
Nigel says, well, I've robbed quite a few elves. They're not that great. So you're not missing out on much.
Takari kind of looks down at her food. And she kind of hems and haws over it a little, and then looks up to him and says, "What about you? I don't know anything about you. Is this what you're supposed to do? Do you ask people about each other? Why do people do that? It's very strange. I'm very confused."
Me. There's not much to know. There's not much you need to worry about. Other than I'm simply from the reaching woods out to the east. And my family is, well, they're not fond of me, and let's just leave it there.
Why not?
Let's leave it there, please.
Why not?
Nigel remains quiet after that and sips his ale.
Takari, eats a few bites of her food and knits her brows together and goes, "Well, you asked about me, now you gotta tell me about you. That's how it works, isn't it?"
Well, I've told you as much about me as you've told me about yourself.
Well, what else do you want to know? I'll tell you more if you tell me more about you.
Why the crab?
Why the crab? I don't know.
Yes, you seem to have
them.
You have an affinity for crabs. It's very odd.
Yeah, they're cute. You don't think crabs are cute? Plus, he's also very powerful. Did you not see him earlier? He was doing a lot for us.
It's quite powerful claws. Very powerful.
Yes, very powerful, very good, very strong, very handsome. I love Reginald. Do you not love Reginald, Nigel?
I'm indifferent to Reginald.
Takari looks very indignant and like rears back. You're indifferent? How can you be indifferent on Reginald?
Because he's a crab.
A strong, powerful crab.
True, that has helped our party a great deal. So maybe I'm a little greater than indifferent to Reginald.
Takari seems to accept this answer and settles back down. She takes a huff and she goes back to eating her meal. Now you have to tell me something about you, though.
Then I will say, I left my home, not of my own choice. And I'll leave it at that for now. If you'll accept it, please.
Takari watches him for a moment. She studies his face. She looks down at her food. She goes, I know how that feels. I also left my home, not on my own accord.
Nigel pats the Takari's back. Kind of shares a moment of solidarity with Takari as they share a meal.
Takari nods, and then she gets up. Her meal half finished. She goes, I think I'd like to sleep now.
Nigel nods. He's going to finish his meal and then join his designated room, as it were.
Okay. Takari, you already have a point of inspiration, so you don't get one. But Nigel, you get one.
I do have one?
Hooray!
Yeah, from the time you sang the elf song.
Oh,
Do I get inspiration from snoring?
No.
I keep trying to block that out of my mind, Duro, that time I sang.
You can only have one at a time.
How do we utilize those?
You just say, I want to use a point of inspiration. You can use it if you fail a saving throw or an attack, you can reroll, or you can give it to someone else if they do not have one to use. Or if they do, but they don't want to, you could also give it to them. But then that's just kind of like, why don't you just use your own? You know?
All right.
Yeah. So it's like hero points.
Yeah, stacking them would be overpowered because then you can just like re-roll them during a campaign and never fail.
So yeah, if you have one, it's really good to use if you fail a saving throw.
Okay, good to know.
I don't think you needed to really roll it. Yeah.
Oh, I needed it earlier.
Okay.
Well, last session with the fireball.
You all go to your beds and retire for the night. And it is the next day. You have long rested. You feel refreshed, ready for the day.
Aragoth roars as he yawns again.
Takari comes out from underneath Ruin's bed and kicks the air, does a few punches. She's ready to go.
I would go ahead and say that Belgara is already downstairs at the bar having her first cup of coffee before anyone comes down.
Okay, I moved you over.
Thank you.
Yeah, head down, nod at the lady at the table again. She's like there. I just nod every time I see her, I guess. I'm grabbing a coffee. And I buy Belgara's coffee as well.
Oh, sorry, 2 copper.
Okay.
Ruin and Takari, what do you do?
Takari will go down to meet with the rest of everybody.
Yeah, after Ruin watches the pathetic calisthenics that Takari does, while he does none anyway, he goes down and has breakfast.
Pathetic? She's very strong, very powerful, very good.
Now, the irony is he didn't do any, so...
Okay, once again, it is being served is loaf pudding soaked in syrup and decorated with light salted almonds.
I perhaps
So
just
essentially,
get an egg.
yes, you can have an egg with it.
Oh, just the egg. No syrup for me.
Okay.
While
I'm an
Ergoth,
older lady. I'm watching my waist.
Takari wants the syrup food. She just wants syrup, but she accepts that she has to have real food with it.
Of course.
while everyone's sitting at the bar, Ergoth is sipping his coffee and he talks to the barkeep, and he asks, "How much would it be to buy everybody a breakfast here at this bench, including the Redbeard over there?"
Well, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 11 people here. That makes 2 silver, 2 copper.
And Ergoth drops 5 silver on the table.
And he makes, well, he has the cooks on the back make it and serve it to everyone.
I'm genuinely concerned about over-encumbrance. That's why I'm like dumping my coin.
Yeah, we can tell.
That's not weighing anything. Okay, so you guys have your breakfast. Where is it that you want to go next?
Duro, as we have our breakfast, there's some people who've been eating by themselves over here on the west side of the tavern. I'm going to approach them and ask if they want some company.
The halfling woman looks at you. She gives a shrug and says, I don't mind.
Okay, I don't want to break up the game flow for everyone else, so yeah, I'm just gonna try to what's the word, charisma my way into getting information out of her, out of this half.
Okay, what kind of information?
Relevant to our quest, relevant to the 3 gods of death or whatever.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
So this would be a maybe persuasion or just a straight charisma roll.
It would be
Seems like persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion. She looks at you and shrugs and says, I wouldn't know anything about them.
Thanks anyway. And Nigel joins everyone else.
Okay. What does Ergos want to do with the half orc?
That's a funny question. She just wants to ask if she got breakfast from the dudes.
Are you holding it or offering it to her?
No, I'm asking if she got breakfast from the order.
Oh, you would have seen her just like let the hatch open and like dump it all in her mouth.
She's this kind of woman.
Okay. Yeah, I ask her anyway. I guess I pretend that I didn't see it. And then that's all. I just ask her and wait for what she says.
She says, yes, and it tasted horrible.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And then he just backs away and goes back to the bar.
Belgara pats him on the back and says, "You'll get her one day, Tiger."
Takari looks over at him and goes, "Have you maybe tried offering her tea?
I don't know what I'm even trying to get. I'm just like, I don't know.
Maybe a
Tea?
little,
Oh,
little
you-
kiss?"
Sweet, sweet, oblivious boy. We all know exactly what you're trying to get. It's very
is
clear.
genuinely confused of what she's talking about.
yes, it's fine.
Takari gets up and walks over to Aragoth and shakes his shoulders. "Just frickin' smoochers!"
Where I'm from, that if you're allowed to be punched in the face for that, I don't think I should do that.
I think that's
Yes,
a everywhere place type of
She'll
thing.
likely punch a hole straight through your face, dear.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
More mouth for smooching.
I believe his brains might fall out that hole.
Who needs brains when you're in love?
Everyone's like, whoa.
She
Please
says it
don't
loud
listen
enough.
to her.
She says it loud enough for the woman to hear, hopefully.
Aragoth actually somehow blushes under his green skin, and it's like a weird purplish color.
Takari sighs and walks over to the woman and asks her, "Excuse me, do you think my friend is handsome?"
Aragoth is frozen in place.
She says, "I wreck my men with meat under them."
Takari blinks a few times, is very confused.
I don't know. I didn't hear what she said.
She says she likes her men with meat on them.
Oh yeah, no, that's Aragoth is like a sinewy kind of strength.
Takari puts her hands on her hips and then cants her head to the side at her and goes, "Yeah, but okay, hear me out though. He's very good at hitting things with an arrow. And he could be kind of handsome if you look at him in the right light. So I think that you should maybe, I don't know, give him a chance."
Oh boy.
I'm glad I don't push to talk because I just let out the most ridiculous laugh.
Me too.
If you look at Aragoth, he's kind of just like, his eyes are wide and he's frozen in the middle of sipping his coffee. And he's like half anticipating, like half excited, but also half scared.
Belgara looks at him and says, "Close your mouth, dear. You look like a codfish."
Thanks for that.
He doesn't move his head, but he
You're
moves his
welcome.
eyes at Belgar and then shuts his mouth.
Attaboy.
She's got 1 silver on her.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Meanwhile, Nigel's just fucking robbing everybody blind in the bar.
Takari's tapping her foot very expectantly.
For what?
To see if she's gonna go over and give you a smooch.
Don't hold your breath, you might die.
Yeah.
Takari looks back and then she at the group. I just had a stroke. She looks back at the group and then looks back at the woman and she goes, "You don't even know. He's cool. So, and then she walks away."
Aragoth looks at you and he's like, "Thanks, I think."
"You're welcome."
And he just kind of goes back to sipping his coffee.
Takari looks at the woman, blows raspberries at her, makes mean faces.
So, is there training grounds around here somewhere, or?
Sure.
Trying to put on some gold.
What? No. What are you talking about?
With our time left, I suggest you guys go and speak to the dwarf at the reading tree.
That sounds good.
Perfect.
Yep. Let's
Agreed.
go.
I think were we gonna do that anyways?
Yeah.
This thing?
Yeah. But you also were going to go talk to Captain Zodge, and I think that might take a bit longer with.
I think we were gonna do
him.
the tree thing and then go talk to the dude at the brewery before we went and spoke to Captain Hook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with doing all that. If we run over time, that's fine. Let's talk to Zodge and let's talk to Homie at the tree.
Okay, you head over to Insight Park and speak to Uldur Ravengard, the dwarf who tends to the gardens there at Insight Park. And you approach him. He's, of course, tending to his garden outside his hut.
Takari looks for bugs.
Do you want to start a conversation, or I could?
Did he already tell us what the reading tree was, like what that meant?
You can do a history check to see if you know about it already.
I don't.
We could have Ergoth roll as well. He would know because he's from Baldur's Gate. Okay.
Just to make sure, he's not from Baldur's Gate, but he's been here for like a year.
Oh, well, you know enough.
Okay.
Nigel, I don't think you would know. I don't think you've been here long enough to know about it.
Would I know because I've lived here all my life?
Yeah. Well, I'm seeing how much you would know if you did know.
Oh.
So, you, Belgara, know that the reading tree allows for visions to be planted into someone's mind. You can't decide what you see. It gives you a vision.
Oh.
Only Uldur is able to actually commune with the tree to do that, which is why not everyone's just going up and lining up to do it.
And he's basically offering us like one free vision from the tree.
Yes.
All right. I look around to the party and I say, I know of this tree and what it does, and if you all trust me, I would like to take the reading from the reading tree for us.
Takari nods. She agrees that this is probably for the best.
Yeah, Ergoth nods. Yeah, and visions are not my thing, I don't think.
Nigel agrees and says, I ain't touching that shit.
Arun doesn't care.
God damn it.
He's not getting the real information from a real god anyway, so.
Okay, so Belgara approaches the man and says to him that she has come for her reward for the party and would like to step forward as the vessel for the vision.
Yes. I thank you for helping me with the matter. Come with me and we will receive the vision from the reading tree.
Of course, she follows the man.
My attempt at Scottish turned into Hindi there.
It was great, regardless.
Yeah, don't ever make excuses or apologize for your voices. I love them.
They're fantasy accents. They're supposed to not sound like of this world.
That's true. Okay. So Ulder brings Belgara to the reading tree. He touches the tree and Belgara's head. He closes his eyes and begins to concentrate.
Belgara also closes her eyes.
Belgara sees a large sword being held aloft by an angelic figure with feathered wings. The wings of the angelic figure, the arms of the angelic figure are bound with chains. Below the figure is a large tablet that is cracked into two pieces while being consumed by flames. And the reading ends.
My eyes kind of flutter open, and I look to the man and I say, do you see the visions as well?
I do. That is not something I've seen before.
I see. Thank you very much for your gift. I'm sure it will come in use to us. Is there anything that I can roll to see if I know of what the hell I just saw?
You would not know. Even with rolling, you would not know what it is.
But I would know it was an angel at the least.
Yes, I will give you a note so you remember what it is.
Cool, thank you.
But yes, I'll tell you what it was. You saw a close-up large sword being held by an angelic figure with feathered wings. Her arms are bound with chains, and below the figure is a large tablet that is cracked into two while being consumed by flames. I will have someone who is proficient with Arcana. If you are proficient with Arcana, you can roll an Arcana check.
I think I might be the only one.
Yeah, I think so.
Belgara, you notice, or you are aware that similar tablets are common among devils, and they are used in devil contracts.
All right. Would I know if that's something of this world or another world, since it's used by devils?
What do you mean?
Well, there's like abyssal planes, right?
Yes.
Where the devils exist.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just wondering if that's something that would be specifically used in like abyssal planes, or if that's like they're any plane.
So I'll also give you a note for devil contracts in general.
Okay.
But a quick note on it is essentially you go to a devil or a devil finds you and he offers a pact, essentially. They could give you like powers or money or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you offer something in exchange. And then the contract is written. Each person gets a different side of the contract. And that is what you saw. You saw the contract going up in flames, essentially. Kind of like it is written kind of thing.
Okay. Would I be able to make any kind of deduction based on the scene around it of like if that angelic creature made a pact with the devil or demon?
From assuming the scenario, like what you could see, with her arms being bound by chains,
Yeah.
you could make the assumption that she is the one being involved in the contract.
Okay. Interesting. I return back to the party and I look deeply concerned.
What's wrong?
I saw something. It's hard to describe, but it is not good. It does not bode well for us and the things we are currently dealing with. I saw some sort of angelic creature. Was a female, from what I could tell. She held a great sword and her wrists were bound, and there was a great tablet on fire at her feet. I've heard of these tablets before. It's a contract with the Bizzle creatures, with demons. The burning of the contract basically just seals that it's written. I'm sorry, Duro, what were you gonna say?
Oh, it's devils. There's a big distinction between them. I just want to get it correct.
Oh, thank you. Yes, devils. We'll pretend I said devils.
Aragorn is kind of like surprised to hear this, and he asks, "You're saying an angel made a deal with a devil?"
So I'm afraid what I saw.
Huh.
Nothing good can come of this. Not with the city being overrun by cultists and all the things we've seen already and all that which we already know.
Takari is like visibly upset by this. Her favored enemy are fiends. She takes a few steps back and pulls her bow from her shoulder and clutches it tight.
Belgara approaches her and puts like a reassuring hand on her shoulder and says, don't worry, child. We're all in this together.
Takari looks up at her, almost doe-like, and takes in a deep breath and nods once. All right, we're in this together.
Together.
If this vision is considered to be some kind of truth, then that would explain a lot of what's going on around here.
The tree only speaks in truths. Unfortunately.
What next?
What does Ruin think of this?
That's a great question. I've been running through that in my head. He thinks it's great because it's probably going to cause death and destruction for somebody. So he's not all that concerned about it, honestly. I mean, it sounds like shit's going the right direction.
Takari shakes her head at that.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem concerned at all with it.
Do you remember?
Sorry, go ahead.
Do you remember in Rick and Morty when Morty has the baby with the fucking robot and all it says is death, destruction?
Yeah.
That's Ruin,
Yeah.
basically, in a nutshell.
Yeah. Things are pretty simple for him in that regard. Complicated in others.
Aragorn looks at Ruin and he asks him, "Do gods fight each other?"
They do. Most gods do not like each other. They're envious of each other's power and each other's followers. And they're constantly at war trying to steal each other's followers, which is their power.
That sounds like the world in general, except with much more power behind them.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
So if there were a war, we were caught in the middle of it, we'd be just fodder.
You wouldn't even know he hate you. You wouldn't have time to be afraid.
Nature's so much more simple.
Takari agrees with that sentiment and shakes her head, or nods her head rapidly. Far more simple than what we're dealing with now, and I almost regret leaving the forest in the first place.
I could say the same, although I left the forest a long time ago.
Well, there's no use crying about things now. We must press on.
Ergotha stands up, kind of like readies himself for whatever we do next.
Shall we go to the brewery and collect our reward from the young man?
Takari nods.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to stop there actually because
Perfect.
I have things that will happen in between, and I don't want to take up everyone's precious sleeping time.
Perfect.
Ha ha ha! You silly mortal fool! You think I sleep? Ha ha ha!